In this video we're going to teach the AI to actually attack the player now. So we're going to go inside of our state attacking and into our function attack enemy. We create a local float called dist of enemy, which is basically the distance of the enemy. And then we're just going to go down a little bit further to where we have if enemy is not equal to none. And underneath our move target equals enemy, we're going to add some code. What we're going to add is if pawn.weapon is not equal to none. So if the pawn has a weapon, we're going to then get the distance of the enemy from the player between the player and the AI creature. So that would be get distance of enemy equals get enemy distance, and we pass in the enemy, which is of course the player. And then we say if the distance of the enemy, or the player, is less than or equal to the pawn. In this case, the pawn is the AI's pawn. Weapons range. Then we're going to start firing. So if it's within the range, we attack. Otherwise, we stop fire. So that's just in case if we're already firing, we want to make sure like if the player runs away far enough, he actually stops firing because there's no reason for him to keep firing if the player's out of range. Then also inside of end state, when we later add more code to this, and we end up either utilizing enemy not visible or creating our own version of enemy not visible, we want to make sure that that we stop firing when the enemy is no longer the enemy, when he gives up. So when we leave the attacking state, we want to then set the weapon fire in both types of versions, whether it's the regular fire or the alt fire, to stop. We want to stop firing them. So as we leave, and that way that just makes sure that if the pawn is actually shooting, that it doesn't cause any bugs or errors to show up later. And that's how easy it is to get the AI to attack the player, or really any AI. Of course, in our situation, it is only attacking the player because we set the enemy in the wandering state only if it's a PUZ player controller. So that pretty much completes this video.